I'm listening to this guy and he's breaking down, and the guy says, I want to pray for you. And then he says this prayer, and I say the prayer with them, which is a forgiveness for prayer. Anytime the enemy tries to take control of my thoughts and try to place offense in my heart, again and again, I pray. But I began to break down because I wasn't thinking about my troubles. I was thinking about my brother in trouble, about how he felt. And then I began to pray for this stranger that I'm looking at on YouTube. And so I'm praying for this guy, and I'm covering him in prayer that he may be able to release the heaviness on his heart, and asking the Lord to mend his heart and to bind up his wounds and to deliver him from offense and to help him to forgive his wife. And I'm just speaking into this stranger that I do not know but can totally relate to. And it begins to give me comfort and a peace of mind for myself. You may be going through a season where things is really heavy on your heart. You may be facing some heavy things, but I want you to know that we are still called to pray for our brethren. And in doing so, when we start to think about other people, when we start to pour into other people and start to pray for other people, you begin to not even worry about your troubles. You begin to place your troubles on the back burner. You begin to start to speak life and authority, and you begin to gain your strength in the Lord. And it just encouraged me because I was pouring into someone else. It encouraged me to empower myself. And so I just wanted to encourage you to think about others on today. Even in the midst of your sorrow, even in the midst of your own troubles, think of someone else today, because someone else is going through something way worse than you are. I know we always think that our situation is the worst situation, but I guarantee you, if we open our minds and hearts to other people, we can take our testimony to encourage someone else. Either way, you're going to find your strength in the Lord when you are treating others uh the way you would want to be treated, and when you are looking out for others. The greatest gift you could give a friend is dying for them, right? And so that's what Jesus did for us. He died for our sins, that we may have everlasting life, and that we may have a life more abundantly, not only just in heaven but also in earth. And a lot of times people think abundantly means in the sense of money and having things, but abundantly means having abundance of peace, having abundance of love and joy and patience and endurance, be able to pour out and to give to others. So I just want to encourage you on today. I don't want this video to be too long, but I just wanted to say, pray for somebody else. I promise you it's going to encourage you. Speak a life into someone else. I promise you it's going to encourage you. Do something for somebody else. Open the door for somebody else. Compliment somebody else. It's going to help you.